This is Sneaker Gears. My name is Levi, and welcome to another episode of Running Gears, where I really wanted to go over some of the best combo shoes you can get on the market from each brand. But today, we're actually looking at some of the two cheapest shoes you can get that I was able to match, where I have an everyday trainer and a tempo/race day shoe for 90 bucks. Let's jump right in. If this is your first time joining the channel, thank you very much. We do a lot of basketball shoes. We're doing more running shoes now with the courts closed, and we'll have some training shoes, but please consider subscribing. As I said, I was able to get two pairs of shoes for less than $90 that really can cover most of your training needs as a runner. Now, if you follow Seth James the More, SJD, he actually has a running matrix guide. So obviously you can do a different running shoe for so many different things, whether you have your race day, your tempo, your threshold day, if you're doing fartleks, track days, your long run training days, your recovery days. So you can really separate. And again, as a sneakerhead, as a runner with a lot of shoes, I actually do kind of separate my shoes by that. But at the end of the day, honestly, you could get away with just two shoes. Like, that's it, where you have something that's a little bit more cushioned. That can be your everyday long run shoe, and something that's gonna be lighter and a little faster. It could also be your race day shoe. I was able to get both of those from the Three Stripes brand, Adidas. Here in the US, we have a store called Ross, where dress for less. It's something where there's stores like Marshall. I've actually shopped at even Salvation Army and thrift stores, where you can just find really good deals. And those two shoes from Adidas, and here I have their Elite Racing shoe. So obviously, if I did want a race day shoe, I do have that covered. This is the Adios Pro. I can have a review on that if you guys do want to see it from a bigger guy's point of view, where there's no way I'm running a marathon anytime soon, but I definitely do want to get into 5Ks, 10Ks, and maybe even a half marathon. But we'll cross that bridge as we get in better shape and we can get a little bit faster here. So what are those two shoes? Well, it's the Adidas Adios Boston 9, and this thing is freaking awesome, way better than I thought. And the Solar Glide, I was gonna give this one for $45, and this one for $37. I have two shoes that, at least in my opinion, look incredible. I can wear these for running or just casually. I love matching sets, guys. From buying shoes, I always try to get two pairs of whatever's going to be in that set, whether it's the Saucony Speed Pro, the Speed and the Pro, whether we're looking at the Vaporfly and the Alpha Fly, or whatever it is. If we're looking now at Hoka, matching two of their shoes up. So I wanted to match these up, and I'm thankful I was able to do it less than 90 bucks. This retails for 120. I believe this is right there, 120. So these retail for $240. Obviously, you can find these cheaper. I don't know if you'll be able to find it as low as I did. And if you are, and you can get a better deal, let me know. Shoot it in the comments below some of the best deals you guys have seen. But let me go on what I wanted to get first. I've always been intrigued by the Boston series. I actually do have an Adios Boost or Prime Knit. That's for sale on eBay. I can put a link below. This with that light strike in combination with the Boost, I really like, because this is a fast day shoe. You can pick up the paces. You don't have a ton of cushion, but what I have found personally, I don't like ground contact. I don't want to feel the ground. So my knees don't like it, the bones of my feet don't like it, and as my feet get stronger, I'm getting used to maybe having a little bit less cushion, which is cool. But this is able to get you close to the ground. It's able to allow you to feel fast, but you don't feel the ground as much, which is really great. It does a great job absorbing that shock. And what's nice is this does not have a carbon fiber plate, but this does have what they have called their sprint system. Their torsion system, sprint plate, whatever. And it does have a little flick back to it. Now they do have the Adios Pro, or Adios Zero Pro. That does have the carbon fiber plate. From watching all these reviews, you're getting light strike, you're getting Boost, plus carbon fiber. This shoe does without the carbon fiber, so you're not actually getting that additional tension that you would in your calves and your Achilles, which you kind of do have to train up for, and I feel that with my carbon fiber plate shoes. So this felt a little bit more comfortable. I can wear it more frequently. And then the Solar Glide is one I actually wasn't even thinking about, but Tin Man Triathlete Group, the Tin Man Group, I'll put a link to them. I went through, they're sponsored by Adidas, and they went through all their shoes and what they use, and the shoe they used the most was the Solar Glide. I'm like, okay, now these guys are way more professional in running than I could ever imagine. They're way more slender, and they are just elite runners, but at the same time, if it's good enough for them, this thing has a ton of traction. It has some foam cushion, not light strike, with a little bit more boost. It's just really comfortable, and I could definitely see this as an everyday trainer. Now, I have plenty of other shoes from every single brand, so I don't know if this would be my everyday trainer, but if I'm doing just some daily miles, I'm not trying to go fast, I'm not going extra long, like, this is a fantastic shoe. This is really comfortable. It's well padded. I was able to do a 13 on this shoe, which maybe I could have done a 12.5, but that 13 does fit me really nice. And I was able to go with my true size 12.5 on this shoe, which actually does have some nice room in the toe box, which I really enjoyed. So both shoes are incredible. Weight-wise, the Boston 9 is coming in at 9.8 ounces for a size 12.5, which is really good. And 13.7, which is, again, definitely on the heavier side, but this is a size 13. It kind of makes it funny. I just did a review on the Curry basketball line, and that's actually only 14, I think, 0.2. So it's kind of funny how light of a basketball shoe that is. So this is definitely on the heavier side, but again, this for your daily training, when you put this on, that is, you know, nearly 5 ounces lighter, 4 ounces lighter, you really do feel that on your feet. You do feel like your turnover is faster, and these are a great combination for a budget price. Anyone who's looking to get into running, who's doing more running, I highly recommend you should have more than one shoe. Get the shoe that you're gonna get, whether it's something you're comfortable with for your daily miles, but have something either more comfortable, which I recommend getting first, and then something a little bit lighter, something you can go faster, and that kind of pushes you to continually to get better and get used to those faster paces. So obviously you can get 3 different shoes. You can have a 4th shoe for, say, winter running. You have a 5th shoe for your really long runs where it's just a lot of cushion for those days. You can continue to grow your quiver and what you have in your closet for your daily needs the more you get into running, but have at least 2 shoes. And these are a great option, I think, for the price. Guys, do some hunting. If I can help out at all, let me know. Shoot me some messages if you want me to let you know, hey, that's a good deal or not. I'm happy to help however possible. But Adidas, super impressed with them. Not the first brand I'm looking for when I see like elite runners, but they just broke the half marathon record in the Adios Pro. They had some new leaks with the Adios Pro 2 and the Adios X coming out that look dope. So the cushioning they have here with the Light Strike Pro, their Light Strike cushioning in general, I just got an SL20 for like 20 bucks. I'll let you guys know. I'll have a video on that, but I've been really impressed with Adidas, where they were just kind of flying under the radar in 2020, and I think 2021 they're gonna have a big year in the running scene. I don't know if they're gonna be the best running company, but definitely one to consider. And if you get a good deal on them, jump on them. Guys, girls, if you enjoyed that video, if you helped it at all, please consider giving the video a thumbs up, subscribing down below, and leave your questions and comments below. I will try to respond to everybody and help out as much as possible. Really appreciate you guys. This is Levi with RunningGearz, and I'll come at you later.